I think at some point everyone has asked the question, what even are YouTubers? Are they a different species? We all have lots of questions, and that's funny because as a YouTuber myself, I should know the answer to some of these questions, but some of them I don't know the answer. But honestly, here's the one answer that you guys need to know, is that we are humans. We are completely normal people. We are the same as you, and that's it. That's the video. All jokes aside, I don't know if that intro was terrible. I literally could not get my brain to figure out what to say, but since hitting 2000, 20,000 subscribers, that's pretty crazy, you guys. I decided to do a little bit of a YouTuber Q&A. There was no topic that was off limits. I have not looked at the questions because I want to get my pure reaction. The only limits that I have to this Q&A video is honestly just the time limit. I might miss all the juicy ones, which is why I don't answer them, but you know, we'll just have to see. I don't really know what else to say. All I have to say is it is true that we are just normal humans. So a lot of people feel that they can... You know what? This will probably come up in a question. Let's just get into the questions. So I asked you guys over on my Instagram for questions, not to fear people on a YouTube, because I'm doing a dares video. You guys have already seen the dares video. Because my dares video was done over here on YouTube, but make sure you follow me on Instagram and subscribe so that you don't miss becoming part of my YouTube videos. I literally don't know how to Instagram. How do I know how to Instagram. I just can't jump these jumps in Instagram. The first one we have is, how do you feel with mean comments and how do you handle them? I really think it depends. I don't get a lot of mean comments, and the ones that I do get, YouTube actually blocks a lot of mean comments for you. They go into potentially inappropriate comment section, and you have to like manually approve them to be seen. So I don't go in there very often. There have been some times where it's not the comment that gets to you. It's like you could say the simplest thing. With everything else going on in your life, it can affect you more than having just read it when you're all happy and stuff. So I feel like that's probably like the only time that mean comments have really affected me, is if I haven't been having the best day and then I'm like, you know what, I'm just not, like, I usually stop reading comments at that point. Usually I delete them. But they sometimes like go through your head. Sometimes I try to be funny back to them. I don't know. I've put some examples on my stories sometimes of people being mean, and I'm like, you know what? I'm proud of my funny reply. I'm not funny, but maybe I think I'm funny. Honestly, the good comments outweigh the bad ones by far. Like all the lovely messages that I get from people, it literally makes me cry. So yeah. Do you find it hard to find new video ideas? No, not really. I've literally got like 3 different things which I write video ideas down on. Like, I am such a mess. I'm organized, but I'm a mess. I'm a mess, but I'm organized. I don't know if it makes sense, but what I try to do is I try to only buy 1 horse a week, or if there's like an update with horses, then I buy those horses. And the reason that I buy horses and I like filming those videos is because you're buying a horse. Who doesn't like doing that? But it's also a really simple video to film. All you have to do is basically the content is handed to you on a silver platter. All you have to do is be like, hey, I'm going to buy a horse, and people watch it and people enjoy it. They're also pretty easy to edit as well. If you think about it, like when I film roleplay videos, you film for like an hour and then you edit for multiple hours, and then it's literally an 8-minute video and people don't watch it. So it's really where I decide to put my time into, and although I like roleplay videos, I find it really hard to put a story into roleplay videos. I love filming and editing them. It's just the whole story aspect of it which I can't, because I don't ride horses in real life, so I don't have real life experience to write from. So that's why buying horses is really easy. I think I got a lot of comments about how do you deal with haters, and honestly, yeah, truly, I don't get that many haters. If I do, I really just have to remember that this community is filled with 9-year-olds and 12-year-olds and stuff, and I am beyond that. I think it affects me more at some points of time rather than others. So I've never had to deal with hate live yet. I don't know how that will go. Please don't hate on me when I'm live streaming. I'll probably just ignore you actually. Or my moderators, if they're doing their job, will time you out. How do you edit and what do you edit with? I edit with Adobe Premiere Pro, and I have since I started high school, because I got it free with my high school, and I'm gonna get it free with my university too. We love that film and TV life. So if you're looking for something to edit with, I would definitely recommend looking into whether your school has any partnerships with editing programs. A lot of schools in Australia have partnerships with Adobe products, but maybe in America they partner with like Sony Vegas or something. I have no idea, but most schools, especially if you have a film department at your school, would probably have a partnership where you can get a video editing software for free. And I have an entire video on how I edit my YouTube videos if you want to check that out. It is a bit of a long one, but editing is no short investment. Editing takes a while. What gives you motivation to keep making videos? I have no idea. I think it's just my passion for video editing. If you guys don't know, I am a film student. I want to go and study a Bachelor of Film at university. Just because that's like the highest degree that I could find. And do I want to do higher than a bachelor? Probably not. But yeah, I love film and TV, and I have for a long time. I've loved cameras and stuff, and now I absolutely love editing. There's just something about it. So I feel like because I love it so much, I don't really need to be motivated. I think something that can really help motivate me is watching other people's YouTube videos, or yeah, honestly, maybe just finding something new. Like, I love making Star Stable videos. I've really enjoyed making Rival Stars horse racing videos as well, because it's something new that I've been playing and I'm like, I love this game, it's so fun. And I really want to do some Red Dead Redemption videos. Obviously, Red Dead Redemption is not for the weak of heart. It is a violent game. It is a sad game. It is very depressing. I was crying at 2 a.m. The ending is so sad. The entire thing is just so sad. I am so sad about it. Don't even get me started. But I'd love to do like roleplay stuff. I know Abigail Pinehaven does that, and I don't want to copy her, but like, oh my gosh, the graphics really just inspire me to film and make a fun creative clip thing. I definitely think though is you guys motivate me, and that can be stupid to hear if you're a small YouTuber trying to grow, because maybe there's no one there motivating you and you're like, that's a stupid tip to keep me motivated. There's no one here. Now I'm even more sad because I don't have subscribers. And like, I think that's the point where, I don't know, I've just always been motivated to make videos, and I think if you're motivated by subscribers or like by a number, then you will feel sad and unmotivated when the numbers aren't moving. Whereas I feel motivated by the people who support me, but I also feel motivated because I love what I do. I genuinely, absolutely love what I do. Do you feel obligated to post? Do you watch other Star Stable YouTubers? I don't feel obligated to post. Part of me, I guess, does. Maybe I'm lying. I feel an obligation to post, but it's not a big obligation. I don't know. I just like posting. I really feel like it's never been an obligation because I've had breaks and stuff. It's just been I want to post. Like, I literally think about it and I'm like, I want to make a video right now. Yeah, I want to do that. And sometimes you just don't have time, and it sucks because it's one of those things where you're sitting there doing schoolwork and you're like, I want to make a video, and then you're like, no, but you have to do your schoolwork, so then you're stuck there doing schoolwork. And do I watch other Star Stable creators? Yes, I do. Not all the time, because I don't actually watch a lot of YouTube, which my mum probably wouldn't believe me, but I don't. Just because making YouTube videos takes a lot of time, and it takes up the time that I would watch YouTube videos. So I do watch Star Stable creators, and I like doing that. I think it's really important to watch other people as well to help grow your own content. Some people will be like, oh, training videos, you're copying Violet Flower Garden. But honestly, isn't that just jumping on a trend, you know? Trend of the year. But if people enjoy training videos, why can't I film myself training my horse and rambling to myself? Like, if people enjoy it, it's not just one person's thing. It's a trend, you know? So I think it's good to watch other people and get a trend and see how they're filming and editing videos and whether that's working for their audience, maybe. I'm also a film student, so I analyze stuff a lot. Maybe you don't do that. Maybe you should just sit back and watch the YouTube video, okay? Do you ever get tired of spending your star coins? Not really. I don't get tired of it. I'm not like, oh, I don't want to buy this horse, but I'm buying it for YouTube. I genuinely enjoy buying the horses for YouTube. The only thing this happens for a lot of things, but just thinking back to the past and really wanting to feel that sensation of seeing them for the first time, like that feeling of, wow, I just bought star coins for the first time, this is crazy. Like, that feeling was pretty crazy. That was a crazy feeling. That was like less than a year ago that I bought star coins for the first time for my YouTube videos. And you know, just the feeling of having trained horses. And do you ever get asked your opinion on like certain political subjects? I'm guessing not, because the SSO community is pretty chill, but like, how would you address that? Okay, bye, love you. Love you too. Honestly, I haven't been asked about political topics. Maybe I have like a few times. Usually I don't try to talk about like political stuff because it's not really my place, especially since I live in Australia. Why do I have to talk about politics of America? I mean, actually, I feel like I have an obligation to, because I pay tax to America because YouTube in America said yes. But yeah, I just haven't been asked about politics, but I probably wouldn't address it because I feel like that is not my place in the world. Did you ever worry you weren't gonna grow even though you bought a lot of stuff for it? I make bad financial decisions all the time, but I'm also pretty good at saving my money. So I make smart, bad financial decisions, but I never actually really worried. I don't know why. I feel like I bought a microphone, and maybe there was like a small part of me which is like, why did you buy a microphone? Especially since I have a Blue Yeti X, if you guys didn't know, and the Blue Yeti X is more expensive than the Blue Yeti. I feel like I was kind of like, why did I have to go up and over? Because I'm that type of person. I'm like, I could buy the Blue Yeti. The Blue Yeti is fine. But then I was like, But like the Blue Yeti X, man, and it was on sale at the time, maybe it wasn't, I can't even remember. It definitely paid off, and I feel like maybe it's one of those YOLO moments you gotta make, maybe. I'm really scared, because I want to keep making this video, but I've almost been talking for 20 minutes. Were you scared about people from school finding out about your channel? I love you, by the way. I love you too. Oh my gosh, you don't even know. I was pretty scared, but I really think it depends on the content I make. I'm not too scared about this content, honestly. I was considering doing other content, and I feel like doing other content I would have been more scared about. You would not, oh my gosh, the first time, well, it hasn't happened a second time. Maybe it has, I can't even remember. The first time someone walked up to me and they were like, hey, I found your YouTube channel, and I was like, what the heck? And that was why I was also scared to do a face reveal, because my voice, like, maybe they don't put my voice together, but as soon as they see my face, which, you know, honestly, it used to scare me probably a lot more than it does now. I recognize now that I think people who like to talk about my YouTube channel are just proud of it, and I'm like, wait a second, maybe I should be proud of it. Like, I feel like people shouldn't judge me because they're just gonna be jealous of me because I'm out here having the time of my life and they're not. I feel like that's the only way, like, they can look at me like that. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like there is still a little bit of fear, but honestly, like, I'm just trying to be proud of where I have come. and how far I have come and continue growing, and that is because of you guys, but I have also put a lot of hard work into it, so you know, it goes both ways. How many subs do you think is a good amount for a face reveal? No number of subscribers will equal a face reveal. It is completely whenever you are ready. If you want to do a face reveal now, like, you never know, maybe people seeing your face in your video will actually make you grow more. Maybe people enjoy seeing faces in videos. I have no idea. Is YouTube hard? It's not hard, but maybe it's a little confusing. Something that I think really helped me grow on YouTube was looking at my analytics and understanding my analytics. So I watched a lot of analytic videos, and I feel like maybe I should do more of that. I need to do some more research, sit down and look through my analytics again, look what's working, kind of thing. So maybe it's a little confusing because maybe one video you make does really well and you do the same video of the same like topic and it doesn't do well, and it's like, well, what happened? Because the YouTube algorithm can be so confusing. How to get started with YouTube. I have made a series on how to film a YouTube video and how to edit a YouTube video and how I make my YouTube thumbnails. That is really the basics that you first need, but honestly, how to start with YouTube is to just start. Just do it. Like, you're not gonna start YouTube like you just start it. I don't know, just have the passion to start it. If you don't want to do YouTube, then don't do YouTube. Like, there's something else out there waiting for you. Did you want to be always a YouTuber? I feel like I came from a generation where YouTube wasn't a big thing. Like, I started watching YouTube before I started making YouTube videos, obviously, but I honestly, yeah, I never was like, oh, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to be that. I think when I uploaded my first video, it was like oh, let's try this YouTube thing. It wasn't, I'd never considered it before then. Even now, like, I feel like it's fun to be a YouTuber, right? You know, you get to talk to people and it's crazy to me. Like, I don't look at myself and I'm like, you're a YouTuber. It's literally, sometimes I have those moments. Sometimes I can be taking a picture for Instagram for my story and I see like myself with a microphone in my face and I'm like, I'm a YouTuber? What is this? I don't want to make YouTube my full-time job though. I do want to go professional with my editing maybe, depending on how this YouTube thing goes out. So proud of how far you've come. You're talented, kind, beautiful, and so much more. She literally makes me cry. I will always love. She literally makes me cry. I will literally, like, I will cry in the game right now. Look, I will cry. I will cry. Feeling, cry, crying, actual tears. Oh, clickbait title maybe. I mean, what? Lots of questions about how I deal with hate. Hopefully I've covered that enough for you guys. I don't know if you have a boyfriend or not, but how is dating life as a YouTuber? I wouldn't know. Play the sad music again. I'm gonna cry again. This is sad tears. This is sad tears. What is the best software to film and edit with, and how can you get more subscribers? The best software to film and edit with is whatever you like the most. I have definitely enjoyed using OBS and Adobe Premiere Pro, but they can be a little confusing, so honestly, whatever you like. And how can you get more subscribers? There is no magic formula. It just kind of happened for me. Like, I have no idea what happened. I think it's just a mixture of quality, personality, you know. I grew up from a 12-year-old. Someone got so offended when I started talking about 12-year-olds like this, and I'm like, I'm not talking about 12-year-olds. I'm talking about me. Like, 12-year-old me, cringy. And I grew up and now I'm old. I hate waiting for this fairy. What am I doing with my life? Oh, the fairy! So I feel like people just enjoy listening to me. That sounds weird. Okay, but yeah, there's no magic formula. Analytics are helpful. I don't know what else to say. It's like you could have an entire in-depth video on how to gain subscribers and it might not work for your YouTube channel. That is the brutal reality and it hurts, but it's the truth. How much time do you spend on editing and what do you use? It depends on the video. For basic videos, I can probably spend an hour and a half is the least amount of time that I spend editing a video. But for more creative videos, it can take me like 5 hours and more. depending on what I'm editing. Why are you so amazing? No, you're so kind. You're too kind. I'm just back into a corner. What's the most and least stressful part, and how do you get the motivation to edit? I've already covered motivation. The most stressful part is probably the fact that I remember that thousands of people are listening to my voice and looking at my face, and you can feel self-conscious. But the least stressful part is probably just doing what I love and being supported for it. Is it hard dealing with hate? Did you ever come to a point where you wanted to quit because of it? I've never gotten hate that bad. I've never considered quitting because of it. So yeah, I feel like I'm very lucky. I feel like the Star Stable community can be quite toxic, but that's the same with any community as well, like the Sims community and the beauty guru community and whatever community you're part of. They can all be toxic, but thankfully people have been kind to me. Oh my gosh, I always spend more time trying to get this shortcut than it's worth, but it always makes me feel like I've cheated the system. Do you ever wish you weren't a YouTuber? Love your videos, by the way. I don't ever wish that I wasn't a YouTuber, but oh my gosh, this pony. Come on. What's your name? I'm having a mind blank. Russell. My bad. I was like Rufus? No, Russell. Okay, I'm not doing the shortcut. Usually I can do it, I swear. What was I saying? I don't ever wish that I wasn't a YouTuber because I don't really picture myself that differently. Like, I just sit in my room talking to myself. That's all I do. Like, I enjoy doing it. How to pick a good microphone. Watch videos. I already knew a lot of people used the Blue Yeti microphones. So I was like, Blue Yeti seems like a good one to start off with. So that's what I went with. But looking back, I might have looked... The other ones that I would have gotten would have been more expensive, but the Blue Yeti is a condenser microphone, which means it picks up all of the sounds. So I have some filters in my OBS software on my microphone, which aren't the best. Sometimes when I laugh, it cuts out, and if I shout and stuff, it can go really weird. And I just need to like take the time to fix that, but I'm kind of like, it's kind of confusing and I'm too lazy to learn it. So I have filters on my microphone to get rid of the cicadas that you can hear in the background in some of my like older videos. But they only come out in summer, so I guess like it's not as bad now. But if I were to spend more money and get a better microphone, I'd probably get a dynamic one because they're more like suited towards just picking up your voice. How do you handle school and YouTube? By the way, love your videos. Lots of preparation. So I film my Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday videos, or like videos like that on a Saturday or a Sunday. And then I either edit them like quickly or I edit them the day before they should be uploaded, which is not the best. It's a little stressful. But yeah, just lots of preparation, knowing what I'm filming and filming it. Organization. Do you like your fans? Of course I do, 100%. I absolutely adore you guys and appreciate you guys so much. You guys are so kind and I love you. How do you get lots of subscribers? With great difficulty, time, patience, and a love for what you do. That's all I can say about it, honestly. What would you do with your channel if Star Stable ended? Why did I stop there, by the way? If it ended, by the way, love your videos. Thank you so much. That is so kind. If Star Stable stopped, I'd probably look at other horse games there was. I'd probably ask my community, hey, what are you guys doing now that Star Stable's finished? Not that I really hope Star Stable doesn't finish. I really hope not. I love this game too much. It is literally my childhood. Like, my childhood is Star Stable. Nothing else, just Star Stable. But there is other games that I enjoy playing, like The Sims. I really enjoying Red Dead Redemption, but I know that's not for everyone. Rival Stars Horse Racing. What else? Yeah, The Sims, lots of The Sims. Some other games as well. So it would just depend on what my audience wanted to see. Is it strange knowing that lots of people know you, but you don't know them? A little bit. It's a little bit strange because I am the type of person who will watch a YouTube video and I have idols. Not idols, maybe. I respect people and I'm a fan of them. So I don't comment on a lot of people's videos. I just silently watch and appreciate the person and like somehow they're gonna feel that. And it's just weird to think that maybe there's so many people who outright support me in my comment section, but then I'm like, how many people are there actually sitting back and appreciating and supporting me without writing it in the comments? That's kind of crazy to me. Do you sometimes find fans annoying? I don't. I've never found anyone annoying. I feel bad because a lot of the time I am on a time crunch and I'm just trying to train and I want to talk to you guys, but I'm also like, but I want to train. So I just feel sad because I just want to be like, I've been recording for 40 minutes. No, oh my gosh. I'm so sad. If this video is a long one, then I'm very sorry. But I don't find you guys annoying. I'm the annoying one in this relationship, okay? I've just realized that I have stopped before the juicy questions. That is hilarious. There is one question. I don't know if I should answer. Does it take a lot of money to be a good YouTuber? No, if you use what you have well, then it doesn't take a lot of money. But I think that is all I have time for today, and there is so many. I literally went through actually almost all of them. How do you learn to not give up when people keep unsubscribing? It can be kind of tough, especially after you see an upward growth in your channel and then you just have days where people unsubscribe and you don't see upwards. But honestly, just remembering that your worth is not by the subscribers, and especially like I enjoy reading my comments at those times because then I'm reminded that so what that one person unsubscribed, or those, I think I had like 20 people unsubscribe once and I was like, where did I go wrong? But then you read the comments and you're like, you know what? Those people are missing out on the most beautiful community in the world. Do you ever feel like stopping YouTube? Like, does it ever get so tiring you just feel like stopping? Definitely not completely giving up. Sometimes I've been like, you know, I'm too tired after getting home from work today and school, and I don't want to finish editing and staying up until 12 o'clock at night to finish this video. So I just don't upload that day, but I've got this one app on my phone and it keeps going, don't give up, just rest and try again. And maybe that's a good motto. It kind of drives me crazy though. I'm like, stop telling me, like I just don't feel like playing you, okay? Anyways, but yeah, just take a rest and try again. I don't know. I haven't felt like completely giving up. It's just, you just have to like take a day off or something. Anyways, but that is definitely the end of this video. I'm very sorry if it is very long, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this little bit of a podcast thing. If you did enjoy this video and you're still watching it, then you are an absolute oh my gosh, I can't speak. You are an absolute legend. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, because if you're still watching this video and you aren't subscribed, then what are you doing? But I hope you guys are having an awesome day. We've had an awesome day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Out of breath. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.